60 to 0 stops. And stop. What's going on, YouTube? SRT Dad here, and guess what? I just got R1 Concepts drilled and slotted rotors and brake pads installed on my 2009 Dodge Charger SRT8. So why don't we go ahead and let's check them out, and then let's take them on a test drive. But first, let's take you to yesterday when we got the install done. What's going on, YouTube? SRT Dad, and it's that time to get the new brakes and pads for the Dodge Charger. I decided to go with R1 Concepts. These are the Optimum OE brake pads, and then we got the Geomet rotors. You guys kind of look on how they look here. It's a slotted and drill design. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take these over to the shop and have them install them on my Dodge Charger. Kind of see these are the old rotors here. They're starting to screech. Time to change the front ones. I decided to just get all four and change the back ones out too. You can see these are pretty beat up on too, and you can see a few heat spots on the rotors as well in the front. So we'll go ahead, take the car over to the shop, get these installed, and then once they're installed, we'll go ahead and take them on a test drive and review them and see if they're any good. But based on what I heard, these are pretty good brakes, so I'm very optimistic about it. So here's kind of what the pads look like. You can see them pretty thick and fat. 4 in each box for the front and for the rear. I'm gonna go ahead, drop the car off over to the shop and get these installed, and then we'll go ahead and review them. Hey, so I'm on my way to the shop right now, and I just wanted to show you guys this lanyard they sent me, and R1 also sent me this really cool keychain. You can see it right here, so thank you R1s for that. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little explanation on why I decided to go with R1. So a long time ago, when I needed brakes, I was looking for recommendations on a Dodge Charger group on Facebook, and a lot of the guys talked about R1 Concepts, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago, and you know, I had never heard of them, so I was skeptical. I didn't decide to go through with it, but I decided, hey, you know, this time around I need brakes again. It's been like 30,000 miles since my last brake job, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try these guys out this time. So I contacted them, and like I said, they sent me this set of the, I believe, called Geomet rotors and the brake pads. So I'm really, like I said, really optimistic about them. I've heard nothing but great things. So yeah, look, I'm almost at the shop right now, and we're gonna drop these brakes off, guys. Fingers crossed. All right, pull it up to the shop now. Let's park and let's drop this car off. All right, so she's all done now. Let's go ahead and check them out. Oh yeah. Look at that. R1 Concepts. Slotted, drilled. Let's go ahead and start her up. Alright, so I'm in the Charger now, and you can see it left some marks on my top here. You know what? I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. Alright, so back to the focus of the video, these brakes. So far, I mean, I already like them a lot, obviously. They feel really good. They're not as sensitive as the previous ones I had. I felt like the previous ones, any little tap, it just wanted to break. These are a little bit smoother. That's what I noticed so far. But tomorrow, I'm gonna actually take it out for a test drive, and we're gonna do some like 60 to 0 stops. I'll do that somewhere in an open area. But yeah, right now I actually got to get to my son's basketball game. My oldest son, Jonathan, he actually made his basketball team, and he has his first game today. So go ahead and give him a little congratulations for me in the comment section if you would like. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? And hopefully I'll clean this up because it's unacceptable, okay? It's a little bit unacceptable. This is very unacceptable. I'm just gonna be honest. Alright, so first you guys can see it's a freaking beautiful day out here in the middle of nowhere. So let's check out these brakes and rotors, guys. So here it is right here, okay? You see, and you guys saw the video, I got them installed yesterday over at Grulix, and you know, they left the top dirty, but I cleaned it off a little bit, you know what I mean? It wasn't too hard to clean. I'm gonna give them a pass on it. Here the car is passing by, but here they are, guys, okay? So this is the Geo Carbon series. I think they're called Geomet on the website. I think they'll be listed as the ultra premium ones. So you can see how they look like. I've already kind of tested them out, but I didn't do it on video, obviously. Like I told you, I had to go take my son to his or watch my son at his basketball game. But you can see they look really nice. And you can see now that I've actually braked it a few times. See how they look like after you actually use them. They look really nice. And I believe they're coated so they stay this way for the life of the rotors, I believe. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna drive down one of these roads. I'll stage my phone out here, and I'll brake like from, you know, like 60-ish to 0, full stop, and then we'll have my camera staged here, and then we'll have my GoPro inside so you can get my reactions on the inside to see how the brakes feel. And then I'll give you guys my thoughts on them, and that'll be basically it for today. So let's go ahead, let's get started. All right, so I staged my phone. I'm gonna have the GoPro on inside, and we'll just do like a quick couple 60 to 0 stops. So let's see how it goes. Do a U-turn right here, and we'll hit it, like I said, we'll do about 60, and then we'll go to 0. Another Dodge Charger. 6 gen sounds good. All right. Pull off quick, run out of car coming. Up. I'm gonna put the windows up just so you guys can hear inside better. I don't want there to be too much wind sound in here. Hopefully nobody steals my phone. All right, so I'm gonna pick it up to about 60 right here. I'm not gonna go too fast, like I said, 60. See if I can remember where I left the camera at. We're gonna do a full stop. Ready? And stop. Oh my God. Ooh. Let's see how that looks on the camera. Oh, wow. Wow. I was trying to make it till I got right to the camera, but I stopped sooner than I thought I would.
Beautiful move to free.
All right, so there you saw it. I wish I would have had another person to record, but I didn't. But like I said, I just staged the camera. You kind of saw the braking, and then I showed you what it looked like, you know, from your perspective on the inside of the cockpit. Me stopping all the way to a dead stop. These brakes, they're fantastic, guys. I'm not gonna BS you. They're great brakes. But like I said, they are the drilled and slotted Geo Carbon Series on R1Concepts.com, guys. If you want to check it out, would I recommend it? 100%. Yes, absolutely recommend it. So my driving impressions of it, like I said, we're driving right now. Just one sign that I had it at my older brakes, and they were power stop brakes, guys. I had a power stop brakes before, and like I said, I had them for like 30,000 miles, and you know they were good brakes. You know what I mean? But they were wearing out, and like I said, my wheels started shaking and everything, and so that's why I knew I needed new brakes. So I didn't want to go with power stop again, just because originally I did want to go with R1 Concepts. It's just I had a better deal, let's say, online at the time when I got the power stop ones. It was just available on Amazon. It was just the ship. It was really just the shipping. I got it quicker, right? At that time. But I did want to try R1 Concepts. It's just I didn't really know much about it. Everybody recommended it to me though. So I'm really happy I got to put the R1 Concepts brake pad and rotor kit, guys. It's really, really good. So when I'm like right now, I'm driving about 60, right, and just stopping, it's just so smooth. It's very smooth, and you know the brake pads are low dust. They're supposed to last a really long time, so I'll definitely be doing an update review, let's say maybe after 10,000 miles. You know, that's gonna be a while from now, just considering I don't drive the car a lot like that. But I'll be doing updates on these brakes. And let's just say, you know, off camera, yeah, I've tested them out going 100 plus. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean, where at or anything, but yeah, I've gone 100 plus and I've braked in them. And man, I'm telling you guys, that wheel does not shake. The car is just so stable, and I got no complaints on my end for these brakes. And then what I like the most about it, so far, what I like the most about it is there's no squeal, there's no noise, and I believe that the hardware kit that comes with it is supposed to prevent the noise along with the stability of the braking itself. But there's no noise. When I first installed the power stop brakes, they were screeching, and you know, I asked my installer, you know what I mean, hey, is this normal? It's like, yeah, it's the Brembo squeak, right? And we all know about the Brembo squeak. And it pretty much, it squeaked on and off the entirety of the brakes, the previous brakes I had on. And these, I've had them on for a couple of days now, and there's no sound. I love it. There's no sound, very low brake dust. And just look at that, it does its job. I'm just trying to get some rain out right now. But anyways, just wanted to give a shout out to R1 Concepts. Shout out to Grulex. They're all over the valley, guys. All over Arizona. They're well known on the east side of Arizona, up there in Goodyear, Buckeye, and I think they're opening up another location in Avondale, I believe, is what they were telling me. Good folks there. I got no complaints with them, just other than the little ceiling finger marks I had in the car. Kevin, if that was you, it's all good, brother. If you're watching this, it's all good, my man. Shout out to Kevin too. I'll put his Instagram ad on here too. He's the one that was installed the brakes for me and just took those little clips that you saw of the swap. I really appreciate that you took extra couple minutes to do that for me. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, it's raining out here. And I did want to get them. I wanted to install them myself with the help of a friend with the correct tools, but I just couldn't make that happen. You know what I mean? We're all busy. You know what I mean? So I just decided to go with the shop just because it's faster, and I didn't. Because I needed brakes, so you gotta keep up with the maintenance. You don't want to risk anything. But that's basically gonna be all. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, please put it in the comment section. Let me know what brakes you guys use, okay? That way, you know what I mean? If when I need the next job, I might look into a different one if this doesn't turn out good in the long run. But like I said, this so far, I give it a 10 out of 10. And if you're looking to get any, if you're looking to upgrade your brakes or just change your brakes, I would take a look into R1 Concepts, okay? That's going to be all for today, guys. We'll do a couple little shots of the car, you know what I mean? And some more shots of these brakes, but that's going to be all. I'm SRT Dad.